Hey guys, Fearless Femme. Thank you for coming back to my channel, and we're going to diva chat about last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So this episode last night was basically about part 2 of the fighting. KANDI, Peter, Cynthia, and Chris got into it. I'm going to tell you my point of view, and I want you guys to holler at your girl down below about your point of view. We're all entitled to how we feel about the situation. So first of all, I feel like KANDI wasn't wrong in bringing up the subject with Chris's wife. They were down in Kenya for talking about somebody else's man, talking about Chris, but then Chris' wife was talking about Todd. You know what I'm saying? So how can you down Kenya for doing the same thing that you were doing to others? So then she tried to bite her tongue and say, oh, I didn't really say that. I didn't say he was an opportunist, whatever. In so many words you did. I'm glad she did say what she said. But in so many words, she was trying to cover it up. But I think that needed to be addressed since they were trying to throw Kenya under the bus. However, with Cynthia, I think that Cynthia was not wrong for clarifying, but I do think Cynthia was wrong for approaching KANDI in kind of like a hostile manner, talking with her hands. Now, y'all know, don't deny it, don't try to front. Anybody come up to us with their hands and they popping off and they talk, we ready. You know, you're not going to come up to me. And KANDI even said it. Like, why are you all up in here with your hands and everything? You know what I'm saying? I'm a little short girl. Excuse me, y'all. I'm a little short girl. And you running up in my space. I got to get ready. I don't know what's going to happen. Friends or no friends. Cynthia crossed the line with that. You know, I don't think KANDI was wrong in that. Now, I also think that it was getting ready to die down until Peter came out and said what's going on. It was getting ready to die down. I really feel like if Peter wouldn't have came out and said, well, what's going on here or whatever, I think that it would have just went ahead and just went on out like that, and they would have let bygones be bygones. But when Peter came out and everybody just started all up again, jumping up again, things just got totally out of control. I do want to commend Peter for being a man about the situation when he was talking to Todd, and he was like, you know, Todd, you know the rules. We talk, we hash things out. We don't fight. We too grown for that. I commend Peter for that, because when you get upset, things can get twisted and turned so fast like they did there. And I know all of us have been in that predicament. I am more of a KANDI myself. Once I get to a certain point, you're not going to be able to talk to me. You're not going to be able to bring me down. I don't want to hear it. You know, once we get to that point, it's just a done data. Talk to me tomorrow. Let me contemplate on this thing for a minute. You know, but I'm glad that the guys, I am glad that Peter and Todd gave each other dap, gave each other a hug, and were able to hash it out. What's that girl name? Cynthia's sister Marlo, whatever. KANDI should have popped her in her darn head. Because first of all, y'all know, first of all, she claimed she was breaking it up. Whatever, boo-boo. Y'all know when we get into it with somebody and they sister, auntie, cousin, them, Pookie, them there, we on guard. Because, of course, they going to take up for Pookie, them, and all of that. So I felt like, I don't know if she was trying to break it up. I got to watch it again in slow-mo. But maybe the way she grabbed KANDI, pushed KANDI, touched KANDI was wrong. And that's Cynthia's sister. And I'm getting into it with Cynthia. So you coming for me, I got to bring it to you. KANDI, my girl, it wasn't so bad. Things happen. People pop off. It's just the way it is. Now, with Kenya and her drag queen in a red dress boyfriend, NENE hit the nail on the head with that. NENE hit the nail on the head when she called him that, a queen in a red dress. She claimed that's her boyfriend. I don't know if that's the dude from Africa, the dude she's supposed to be with. Bump that. He looked straight up gay to me, even act straight up gay to me. I commend him for not pressing charges on APOLO. He got 2 ribs broken, a black eye. Whatever the case, he thought about the kids. He has a good heart. She might be right about that. But the man seemed fruity. Y'all holler at your girl down below. Let me know what you think. I mean, it is what it is if he is. But she claimed that's her man. And I think Kenya be making up men or bringing men into the picture to make herself look good. I don't think those be her men. I think they be friends, close friends or whatever. But I think Kenya do that to try to say she has a man or to get that sperm for that baby. That's just how I feel about the situation. I think their spa meet was kind of ratchet in a spa. They got loud. I'm glad that KANDI was a bigger person and apologized. I'm glad that Cynthia apologized. I didn't like Cynthia's apology because she was like, well, if my sister did touch you, she was wrong. Ain't no well if. If I'm telling you that's how I feel, and if I'm telling you I was touched, then that's how I feel. So you have to give me a proper apology, especially if I'm apologizing to you. So the spa thing was okay. I feel like people hashed out what needed to be hashed out. I'm glad NENE put Kenya in her place about her situation and her man. Yes, had she stayed in her seat during the questioning, it probably would not have even been a fight on the show, basically. All right? So y'all holla at your girl. Let me know what you think. Put your comments down below. Thank you for Diva Chat with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'll see y'all the next time we Diva Chat.